Hi everybody, Nancy here. First, let me just say, Happy New Year. We're only about 5 hours away from, well heck, some of you guys are already in the new year, but here in Georgia, we're still 5 hours away. They're already doing the fireworks, but we still have 5 more hours of 2020. Let's all pray that 2021 is a better year. Honestly, don't hold out much hope, but I might be surprised. I'd be happily surprised if it wasn't like the previous year. Anyway, I digress. All right, I want to show you one of the things I did. I was in the process of videoing a different how-to, and I ran across this little issue, and I thought, well, let me do this first. And I'll get to that other one later. Sorry. That happens every time. If y'all ever wonder where I'm coming up with all these ideas, it's when I create a video, I run across 2 or 3 things that nobody's ever shown anywhere, and it's like, well, heck, I can show that too. All right, anyway, if you notice, I went out to my Bitmoji, and I put her some clothes on. It's winter. I put her a sweatshirt on. It's like playing with paper dolls. I love it. It's fun. And I think I searched on learning, maybe, and I got this knowledge is power. And if ever there was a truth about ZoomNotes, it would be that statement right there. If you have the knowledge, you have amazing power to create and do things that you could not do with any other app on the market. And stop comparing ZoomNotes to any other app, because there is not one that exists. And I can get on a soapbox here like you wouldn't believe. Let's just say, don't compare ZoomNotes to any other package. They are not equal. And if they were, even for 30 seconds, Ed would add 7 more things and they would no longer be equal again. All right, so stop it. Okay, back to my little girl. I decided that I wanted to use her as my little signature that goes down in the bottom right corner of everything. I used to put a B there. My initials are NEB, so I drew a B and said, I'm not just any bee, I'm a queen bee, all right? But I don't use her that much anymore, even though I do still have that as my email address, not just any bee, all right? But nobody says it that way. They all say not just Neb. It's not that. It's not just NEB. All right. I am just chattering tonight. All right. Back to my little girl in the picture. I want to use her in the bottom right corner, but the problem with that is that she would be kind of just floating. If you make her small and put her down there in the bottom, and just imagine, well, I'll move this one. Put her in the bottom right corner. She looks like she's just floating in the page. I don't like that. So I suppose I could, no, I just don't like it. So I'm going to move this back in place and take her. And of course, the first thing you think is all I have to do is flip her horizontally, but there's a problem with that, and I'm sure you figured it out by now that you can't just flip it. But I'll show it to you anyway. She's selected on the pull down menu. You can do flip horizontally, and there you have it. The words are backwards. Okay, but because of your knowledge that you already have, you have the power. You know how you can fix it using ZoomNotes. Let me undo that, flip her back, and I'm going to use the grab tool and grab the words. Now, what I know in advance, because I've done it enough, that I can't just grab all of it at one time, because if I did, then the power would be on top of her head. And so I need to do it in 2 separate pieces. So I've got the little red box now, and I just hold it down, do copy, come over here and do paste. Oh, it's just easier to use this menu. I don't know why I don't just do that automatically. Okay, so now it's the paste. Now I have to do grab again. and get the word power. Hold my pen down, get the word copy, do paste. All right, so now here they are. Now I can flip her. Go horizontal, flip her. I wish I could memorize where everything is. I do pretty good, but sometimes I do a search. Okay, so now she's flipped. Now I can move knowledge is on top of the existing one and put power. I just love it. All right, knowledge is power. Now, I could stop there. However, there's something that bothers me like more than anything is all the, let me show you, zoom in on it. See all those sharp edges around the two cropped images or masked images? I can't stand that. So in order to get rid of that, I go over to my handy dandy little watercolor brush. I've made it gray. It's like 50% opacity. And I just go around and dab over the sharp edges. And it starts to look more like an erased board again. I've got it probably set to when I was next to the outside of the frame, I needed to make it smaller so that it wouldn't cover up the frame. But now I'm just dabbing on that middle section. I'm sorry, I should have explained that. That's where I'm at. And now I'm over on the right side under is, and I'm just taking out that sharp edge. Okay. All right, so now I can reduce it down again. And now you don't have that sharp edge. Now it does, my watercolor went slightly over the power. That doesn't bother me nearly as much as the sharp edge. Now I should have taken it down to a smaller width when I did that, but I didn't. So I'm gonna just leave it alone. Y'all know how to get rid of that. And let me just show you what it looks like if you move her. And move these two things. You can see what it is that I did with the watercolor brush. And there you have it. And that made it look more natural. Okay? That's all I'm going to show today. Y'all have a good one and be safe out there. Happy New Year. And love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.